Is it live? I don't know.
No, we're not live.
Is it live? It says live. Is it on?
Hey guys, can you hear us? Type something in the chat, guys, if you can hear us.
Guys, if you can hear us, type it in the chat, please, so we can tell we're having these technical issues. Want to make sure. Professor David James, Kenny.
No.
Okay.
We gotta go back to
Okay. Guys, if you can hear us, can you please type something in the chat so we know that we are live?
Okay. Yep.
Okay,
We are
you.
live.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you. We see you guys are logging in.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you very much. We're having some technical difficulties trying to get this thing correct for you. We're getting better at it. Yep. Guys, thank you very much for, Kenny, just standing. Let me make sure I put it in the right place. Today's going to be a good day, guys. Okay.
Good.
Okay, guys, today we're going to go over some hand-to-hand combat. We're also going to go over some edge weapons. Guys, I want to talk to you really quickly. Professor V, my teacher, Professor Fernando Visitation, Professor V had several books of information. Okay? He has a suitcase full of books. I am going to be teaching you guys on, when we meet together on these days, stuff out of the book, and whatever I can't get, we are going to put this in a place where we can get it. We'll tell you, we'll put it on our site so you can get this information. Guys, Professor V's books, Professor have always, just, I don't know if you can see this. This is Professor V's books, and no one has his manuals and his books, guys, but me. And I was going over some of his notes, and I said, we got to do some stuff on edge weapons. But this is all Professor V's stuff on close quarter, hand-to-hand combat, and extreme edge weapons training, right? Reverse grip. And it's all in the manual here. And it's all in the book. But we're trying to show you right from here. Okay? So, we're going to be going over some of this stuff because why? I am not leaving this stuff behind. But before we get to the hand-to-hand combat, the edge weapons training, I want to talk to you about what's going on in the martial arts community, guys, for years. There's been a problem in the martial arts. There's several problems in the martial arts community, but one of the main problems in the martial arts communities, guys, is that when instructors are passing information down to their students, they're leaving stuff out. They're leaving stuff out. Imagine, guys, when you go to learn how to play piano, you're going to go learn how to play piano. You go to the master. The master piano teacher is teaching you. I don't know how many keys in piano. Let's say 26 keys. He teaches you all 26 keys. Now, you learn all 26 keys. So now you have an opportunity to play as good as him or better because you learn everything that you needed to learn how to master the piano. But when that person, his student, the one he just taught, teaches you 23 keys because he don't like some keys. So he teaches you 23. So he leaves out 3. And when he teaches somebody, he leaves out 2. And that's what's happening in the martial arts community. You're never getting the full information. So a lot of you guys, a lot of people you see who are training with people, they're not ever getting anywhere close to knowledge and the information that they got from their teacher. They're giving you a watered down version of what they learned. And they act like you should be grateful for it. That's a lot of crap. What we do, and the reason why we're doing this, and the reason why we have our site, is because we are giving all of our people, everyone who wants to learn all of Professor V's information, all of it will be there and available to you. I will teach it. Guys, we have over 1,800 YouTube videos already. Do you understand? And I got a suitcase full of full of information I haven't touched that I'm giving to you. So I'm giving you all the information. We're not holding nothing back. And no other instructor can say that because they don't have the manual. They don't got the books. They don't have it. They're coming off the top of their head. That's why back in the day, Professor V was called the system of systems. And he was known as the teacher of teachers. So I'm here right now. Hopefully, if any instructors out there will listen and got an open mind, I'm here to teach you as well. Because I learned from someone who was way ahead of his time. The way he thought was completely different than everybody else. And I got that. I learned that from him. I got the techniques inside the techniques. Other guys came to him, trained, got the information. After class was over, they left. I never left. I worked there for 2 and 3 hours every single time after class. Because the real learning is in the mindset. How do you think? How do you think? See, you want to learn how to think like a guy who play a master piano player like a Liberace or Elton John or Billy Joel. You got to sit with them to learn how they do what they do. You want to learn how to master something on the highest level? You got to sit with them. How do you think? And they can transfer that mindset over to you. And I learned that mindset from Grandmaster V. So guys, I am teaching right now for everyone, from beginner, intermediate, advanced, and instructors. Because I'm telling you personally, I know for a fact, Kenny, did we not see instructors? Did I not just show you a bunch of instructors that all they were doing was regurgitating information that they learned, but no one taught them.
Right.
The instructors need teaching. And I'm going to go over some of the stuff I'm talking about today. You see? Because in today's society, the egos are so goddamn tremendous that these instructors, because they got a title, think they really are as good as they are when they're legends in their own mind, because ain't nobody teaching them nothing. So how the hell are you getting better if you ain't getting no instruction from anyone? They think, oh, just because I'm getting older, I'm getting wiser. No, you're just getting older. You ain't getting no goddamn wiser. And if you don't experience stuff, you don't seek anything, you don't learn anything, you can't pass on any wisdom because you ain't learned nothing. Let's get to the training. First thing I want to talk about, very important. Kenny, right now, with the edge weapon, I want to say this to you again. Everybody focuses on the weapon. Everybody wants to learn how to do flash with a weapon. Everybody wants to learn how to sit there and move and do the flashy techniques and cuts and post and clutch with the weapon. Boom. Everybody wants to learn how to do that. I'm telling you, you don't need that. Katie, did I not just show you a bunch of guys that you would never think these guys got the kind of skills they got in edge weapons?
No. These guys they weren't super fit. They looked like some guy you would walk next to in Walmart.
Okay? You need to understand, people, and I'm talking to everybody out there. You need to understand there are groups of people that you will never, ever, ever suspect. Guys that look like regular Joes, truck drivers, hillbillies, regular guys, man. Guys that look like they just sit on their ass every day and do nothing. And they train with edge weapons. And they train to kill. They don't train for flash. They don't train to have knife flow. They train to do damage. Are you practicing for that kind of guy? Because they're not sitting there doing all of that. You need to understand how fast you move don't matter. It don't matter. Because Professor V told me, eventually, David, one day you're going to get old. And if you just depend on your speed, what happens when you get old? Then you lose your speed. Then you're not effective, and you don't have no confidence anymore. Because you say to yourself, I'm getting older, so I'm losing my ability to do what I used to do. That's one thing I love about this system. Grandmaster V left the man at 87 years of age. 87. He kept doing it until 87 on the mat. How many 87-year-old judo men do you see? How many 87-year-old judo men do you see? How many 87-year-old guys you see sparring, doing kumite? How many 87 years old guys you see going back, doing kata and form? I'm waiting. Tell me in the comments, there's a shitload of 87-year-olds out there doing it. I see 87-year-olds doing yoga and Tai Chi. Nothing physical. But Grandmaster V at 87 was still dangerous. Because he understood body mechanics. And he understood speed don't matter. So he understood that if I'm doing the number 5 and you grab my hand, he's not going to pull back. Because he doesn't care. Okay? He don't care if you do this. That this doesn't matter to him. Because once again, guys, and you heard it here first. You heard it first from me. I've been saying it since the 1980s. The knife is not the weapon. You are the weapon. And if you understand body mechanics, and you understand that he has to pay attention to this. He has to. I don't care. He has to pay attention to this. And he's not going to try to grab this with one hand. It's coming. Slow it down, Getty. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to machine gun it like the guys do. Ready? So you're there like this, and I'm starting to do this. He understands that you have to. You're not going to do that with one hand. No. Talk to them. If I'm doing this to you, and I'm doing that to you,
there's no way you're going to do that with one hand.
Human
nature is not going to allow you to do that. That's a knife, a blade.
So both of your hands are going to be here like this. And when both of your hands drop down, bang, your face is open. And there's nothing you can do about that. Because your adrenaline, your heart is pumping. It's called the human element. The brain is saying protect the body. Motion causes motion. So the brain is saying move. So I love when I see these guys. Give me that number 5. I love when I see these guys doing all of this. Here and this here and this all. Come around here, strip the knife. You ain't stupid as that. You're doing that in the dojo. But you're not going outside and doing that. Because the second that guy starts pumping that blade, your hands are going to be, oh shit, oh yeah. Your hands are going to be right there, grabbing or blocking. You're going to be doing something, and your whole face is going to be open. You're going to be doing this, and your whole groin is going to be open. You might grab my hand, I'm going to rake your eyes, and then I'm going to work the knife again. It's called respect. You have to respect the edge weapon. So some crazy dude is coming like this, and you grab him. You can grab all you want. You can try to grab, redirect, do whatever. Guys, you know, we show technique, how to deal with that. We think about the human element. We think about which way is the man going to move? Which way can the man move? How aggressive can he be when he moves? I have to move. The first thing we think about, how fast can I disengage? How fast can I engage? Never let him get it off. See, in our training, It's not what I can do to you. It's not always, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. What can the guy do to me? What can he do to try to stop me if I did this? How many different ways can he try to shut me down from this? I need to know that. I need to think about that. I go to speakers who don't talk about it. I watch YouTube videos and guys really mention it. All they say is all this wonderful stuff that they can do. But what happened to the other guy? The other guy's just a complete jackass. He's just going to cooperate with you. He's a moron. So that's why we don't care what you do with this. Because that, my friend, is just to get your attention. And once I got you distracted, I'm doing something else. Do you not understand our society, the world we live in, is designed to keep people distracted so they don't think about moving forward? Believe me when I tell you this, it's by design. It's a distraction. So that's why a lot of people are not succeeding in where they want to go, because they're too damn distracted by things that don't matter. And in edge weapons, this is a distraction, because this doesn't matter. This matters. See the palm? He's not looking. Watch my elbow. This matters. Now, Kenny, reach around and grab my knife. Grab my knife, because the knife is what you're.
The knife is
what you're afraid of, right?
Yep.
So you're gonna try to grab that hand?
Yep. Can't do it.
Right? So now we're gonna wrestle around, and you're gonna try to grab that knife. And now look, watch, I slowed it down for you. Because while we're doing this nonsense, and Kenny got the knife out, and I'm trying to stab him, because he thinks that that's what matters. Mm-hmm. Watch my foot. Whoa, that matters. Now, this is here. Now, this is here. Do you understand? This didn't matter. Now I'm going to mess you up. I did this. Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn this around.
Ooh, man.
I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to do this. So now when I attack him, the same movement, he's going to do what? He's going to do that.
Going to grab.
And I'm going to do the same movement, this. And I'm going to do the same movement, this. Now can he grab my hand? Okay? Watch, guys. Pay attention. See the back foot again? See this now? The blade is facing back here. You figure, oh, the blade's facing back there. He's good to go. No, he's not good to go. Because before I broke him down like this, and now watch the elbow. This elbow comes around. Now he's not good to go anymore. Because if he tries to hold on, arm bar, yep. Get up. Hold on, Kenny. He holds on, I'm here. This pump a little thing. Now, where is he is better off? He's not better off. Now I'm going to mess with you even more. Pay attention. This is nice and wide. Mm-hmm. You paying attention? Watch. Okay? Leave me alone. I don't want to have to hurt you. Just back up away from me. See? I gave him a warning. Now, he's waiting for this. He's seen it. He's waiting for it, but he doesn't see that. Now, I snatch him up. You see? Because I showed it to him. Controlled his focus. This is what he's seeing. Now I snatch him up. Now he's going to pull up because that's the human nature. And that's that kneecap. Bang! He's done.
You didn't even have to use it.
I didn't use it! So it's not easy to try to defend something when the person has no intention of using it against you. He's using it to control your focus. He's not really care about using it against you.
I ain't never seen nobody, none of these knife guys, ever show a technique where they not using a blade.
Guys, it's here. Anyone stupid enough to do this, I'm gonna go knife first now. So now I'm going knife first.
Oh, there's no way you can block that. And I don't know. I don't know
All
if
I did was punch him in the chest. So when I did this, his hands went up. His hands went up because I'm punching him in the chest. This hand, once again, is free. So this goes this way, this goes that way, this goes that way, and rake up the jaw. See, guys, if you understand when a person has no intention on using this first and using it in a way that you think is going to hurt you. I'm not using it to cut you first. I'm not using it to slash you first. I'm not using it to stab you. I'm just using it for you to motion. That is the difference between guys who practice how to eliminate you in the street as opposed to guys who practice to make a YouTube video or go to a tournament and win a trophy. Because I don't care. Guys, I got a YouTube video that I'm making for you where a cop arrests a guy. Put your hands in the car. Ask the guy, yo, do you got a knife? The guy said, yeah, I do got a knife. Got any weapons? He said, yes. The guy had like 10 knives on him. Because that's what knife guys do. Knife guys carry knives. Not a knife, multiple knives. So you think you're going to go out there and deal with a guy who got a knife. No, the guy got multiple knives. So he doesn't give a damn about that one because he got 4 more, maybe 5 more that you don't know about. I'm teaching you how to think a little different. I'm teaching you the way Professor V taught me. Think differently. You are the weapon. The guy with the blade is not, the knife is not the weapon. You are the weapon. So if you got the blade is used for deception to control your focus. And you have to pay attention to it. It's like walking in the street and somebody naked crosses. You cannot not see it. Why that guy don't have any clothes on? Why that girl don't have any clothes on? You gotta pay attention. Do you know how many people were hurt because their mind was deflected and they didn't pay attention? Kenny, did that video come out that I made yet about the guy who was grappling with a guy and the other dude came from behind with a knife and just said, whoa, right in his spine, right in his back with the knife while he was grappling. If it ain't wrong, look for it. That's why you don't grapple, because it's fantasy in the street around a crowd. You don't go to the ground unless you have to, because the self-defense situations don't end up on the ground. Fights may end up on the ground. Self-defense situations do not end up on the ground. And if anyone goes to the ground, it's the guy who got shot or the guy who got stabbed end up on the ground. And he wasn't grappling. So now, when you're using the blade, male or female, you don't need a Rambo. Because once again, size don't matter. It's motion, causes motion. Reverse. This is in Professor V's book. Right out of the book. Reverse grip. Overhand attack. Normally you see this. And the person does rising back, then circular motion, then some kind of disarm or some kind of throw. Okay? or roof block with this one, pass it over to the other side, and then strike, and then work. You show it from this side. Roof block, pass it over, strike, and the man works. Okay? Professor V's book, we have it, big circle, small circle. How come nobody ever tells us when they show us the technique for this? That the man is moving in a circle. He's moving in a circle. So when I'm swinging in a circle, what happens is it makes it much more difficult for you using foam for Kenny's protection. This is straight. Block it, move it, okay? Block it, other hand, move it, right? But block it.
Dude, there ain't no block.
How come you didn't move it? How come you didn't move
it? There was nothing to move. There was nothing to move. It wasn't there.
Because it's circular motion. Now, because I understand it's a circle, boom, it's like a bow and arrow. Like you pull back a bow and you release it. Boom, the arrow comes out. So now I stretch the bow. As I'm circling back, boom, the arrow comes out. So that motion is a circular motion movement. And how much skill do I have to practice circular motion movement in number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 angles? I don't have to be a black belt. You see, this is why, once again, I'm going back to what I put together. And I'm going back to pull the younger away, pull the wool off of everybody's eyes. I want every single one of you out there listening to my voice. You do not have to be a black belt in order to learn how to defend yourself. You do not have to spend years in a dojo in order to learn how to defend yourself. You just have to have somebody who's willing to teach you and give you all the information, all 26 keys of the piano, and don't hold anything back. I am tired of watching people and listening to people blow smoke up your behind, telling you how many years and years and years you gotta train. I'm not training for the Olympics. All I want to do is get the drunk guy off of me. I want to get the guy who want to hustle drugs and want a few dollars off of me. I want to get the junkie off of me. I want to get the guy who had too much to drink off of me. I want to get the guy who thinks he's tough and a badass off of me. I want to run through him. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. 1, 2, 3, hit. I don't want to spend any time longer than I have to. I do not want to fight with them. I want to arena with them. I want to win. I want to run through them. It is a completely different mindset. And I know I can teach people how to do this. I've been doing it. I'm doing rooms where I had a very little time to teach people some serious skills. And I said to myself, you know, David, why are you only giving this to guys from SWAT teams, special forces guys? Why are you only giving it to, special police? Why is it that these guys get it, but the general public is still going on this long stretch? And every rank they get, they believe in their mind they're better. No, man. No. All of that gotta stop. All of it has to stop. And anyone hearing my voice and don't like what I'm saying because I'm exposing you, I'm exposing the system. I grew up in that system. I grew up, I earned the right to say what I'm saying. I was a traditional Goju karate man. I earned the right, and I am telling you, all of those years of that traditional training did not save me in an elevator. It was Professor V's information after I learned it. And when I was in the elevator, it was just pure survival instinct and stamina that got me out. But then when I see you man, I had several incidents after that Because I learned a different mindset, because I learned to think differently, I was in, I was out, I was home. See, because we practice self-offense, not self-defense. Do unto others before they do unto you. Simple. So if you think that this, you're going to block this, if you are waiting for this and you didn't attack me, you never have a chance. Because this is deceiving. Because watch, pay attention. Watch, guys. Look. Ooh. Right? Can you just block it? Right? Block it.
Oh. Come on, guys. I know you got comments on what you just saw there.
I went in a circle. Because I'm moving in a circle, I cut the circle. Come up in the circle, bounce up to the face. Do you understand what that is outside? I stare you in your face. You tell him, I stare you, get away from me. Get away from me. Oh man, are you kidding me? And guys, you don't gotta be no black belt to do that. I got a whole system that will teach you how to do that in weeks. Because you can't stop it. You can't stop it. The second the hand stops, the other hand moves. I want you to block this one. No, block this one. See? Watch. Come on, don't move out the camera. Block, block. Block. Block.
I don't think so.
Talk to them.
I can block this one. I may can block that one, but I can't block that. I can't block the groin. I can't block all three.
It's a mindset. My system, in the system of V on is Jitsu. I spoke to Professor V and I said, Professor, our system is tremendous. It is great. It is fantastic. We got all this information. I said, Professor, every technique though has 15 moves. I said, the people, they love it when they see it, but they can't get it. I said, let me show you something. I want to break it down for everybody. He goes, you think it'd be easy? I said, yeah, don't worry, let me see something. And I broke it down, everything. The most important thing is the first 3 moves. And you need to know your next 5 moves. But your first move matters. But your first 3 moves in your mind, if I go into a situation with Kenny and I'm like, yo, man, I'm not afraid to fight you. Listen to the words. Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid to fight you. You want to fight? Yo, I ain't no punk. Yo, you want to do this? We can do this. What's the mindset of a person that thinks that way versus this? Listen, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want nobody. I don't want no problems, guy. I'm sorry. Please, walk away. Because you know what I'm thinking when I said that? When I'm telling him that, my mindset is saying self-offense, not self-defense. 3 moves or less. Run right through him. 3 moves or less. 3 moves or less. 3 moves or less. I'm going to fight you. It ain't no ego involved here. I'm going to run through you. It's a different mindset. You know, and it's funny because, you remember that movie with Denzel Washington? What was it called? Where he said his watch, he said 19 seconds.
Equalizer.
Oh, Equalizer. Mm-hmm. Do you not understand because of who he was supposed to be in that movie? He was a specialist. He was a specialist. He was trained to assassinate people in the shortest period of time. He had a set of special skills. He looked at his watch. He said 19 seconds. He did not say, look around the room, I'll kick their ass. Did he say that?
No, I don't believe he did. I don't remember him saying that.
Did he say, I'll fight you?
Never.
I can fight them all, I can take them all?
No. Nope.
How do you deal with more than one person if your mindset is, I'm gonna fight you? My mindset is, 3 seconds, 3 knees at him, 2 knees at him, 1 knee, 2 knees at him. It's a different mindset. It's a different mindset. You gotta learn how to think differently. And today, when we train, today, I don't care. Don't take my word for it. Watch any martial artist YouTuber on television. None of them tell you about how to think. None of them tell you about getting in and getting out. They're all telling you trying to make non-fighter fighters. And they're all showing you techniques that got 15, 20 moves. Okay, throw a punch. They're all telling you, I'm gonna break the arm here. I'm gonna lock the arm here. I'm gonna break the arm here. I'm gonna break the wrist here. I'm gonna turn around, lock him up, punch him here. I'm gonna spin him, and then I'm gonna take him down. I'm asking you right now, if I am lying to you, I am asking you right now, go on YouTube and show me where, look at punching real fights caught on film. Show me one in any country where shit like that was going off. Show me.
Put it in the chat right now so we can go and see it.
Show me. See, if you don't like what I say. People say, oh man, he tried to disrespect what you do. No, I'm not trying to disrespect what you do. Because I used to do it. I've been awakened. You can't do it. So why put a whole lot of practice into something you cannot do? You ain't going on the street and break it here, break it here, break it here, break it here. You show it to me. Show it to me. Guys get up in front of each other, bang! Mm-hmm. Show me the video. Everybody's silent now because I'm speaking truth. See, nobody likes when someone speaks truth. And no one tells you. All of that stuff has value for the art. Martial arts. There's a martial side, there's an art side. I need to know that. So if I'm in a situation, I need to know what a choke looks like. I need to know if I have an opportunity to elbow, to keep the man compliant and respect that other I can do it. But don't tell me that I'm going to go from lock to lock to lock to lock to lock, and that's all I practice every single time I go to the dojo. Don't tell me I'm going to do that outside in the street. All I am doing is speaking the truth. Don't tell me you're going to get a knife and do all this flow like you Jet Li or you whatever that John Wick. You're not doing it. People who train with these things, there are people out there, if you want to believe it or not, they are mercenaries. They are mercenaries. They are training to hurt you. Nothing else. They're training to hurt you and hurt you bad. So you better have the same mindset. Reality-based training has its value. Reality-based training, it is this time. All them other stuff had their time. I remember back in the day when I started, man, being a black belt was having such great pride.
And you respected the guys who had a black belt.
Oh, guys would walk with their black belts over their shoulder with their gi.
And they were serious.
Because they knew.
Right.
They knew they had, man, real martial arts skills. Back in the day, those real black belts, them days are gone. Do you not hear the video that I made where I said soft men are the problem? Do you think any 20, 21, 19, 21-year-old kid today can go to war like the guys back in the day? I don't comment if war was right or wrong. I'm just asking the question. In these days, back in all those guys of 17, 18, 19, 20, they had families, they were on their way to war, man. Do you think the 20-year-olds today can go to war? No, man, no. We got a lot of soft men today, and we need to fix that, because it's a problem. It is a problem, because them soft men are going to walk around with your daughters, and they can't protect your daughters. They don't have the right mindset to protect your daughter, because they're soft. And the only thing they know how to do, because they're soft, is pull out a pistol and shoot. It's a problem. They don't got no discipline. They don't know what it is to have a strong mindset. Teach the mind to control the body. They fly off the handle with their emotions. They're like a woman. And no disrespect to women, but these young men are like women. They get all emotional. Understand what's going on. We gotta get back to the day of training is training. Training is training. When you walk into the martial arts center or wherever you go to train, train. Don't BS. Don't waste your time. Every day can be your last day. You are only as good as your last practice. You don't know. You don't know when you have to defend yourself or your family. You don't know. So you don't have 20 years. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I want other instructors to start teaching you the meat and the potatoes right away. And stop dragging you through this long process. Teach me what I need to know to stop somebody from hurting me in 90 days. You can do it in 3 weeks, 3 months. You don't need 3 years. Because you got to work on your mind, you got to work on your body, you got to work on your skill set. What techniques do I need to know? The real stuff. I need to know hand-to-hand combat. I need to know stick training. I need to know edge weapons. I need to know minimum ground training. I need to know how to deal with verbal combat. I need to know how to deal with the touchy, the feely, the pushes. I need to know that. It is a new day, and I'm going to keep singing from the rooftops until I get my point across. Stop taking advantage of people just because you can. Stop it. Because you think people don't know any better. You're blowing smoke up their behind. And it's wrong. I walk into any place, any seminar, anywhere that people are training. And as soon as I walk in, if they were doing BS, as soon as I walk in and they see my face, the attitude changes. Because they know I'll pull them out. They know I'll sit there and just stare at them. And look at what's being taught. And they know that I know that they know I know they're blowing smoke up people's behind. They're showing them something they will never be able to do. This is a little secret amongst seminar junkies. Guys that go out and teach seminars and nothing but seminars. Pay attention to this. Teach them a lot. Keep moving from technique to technique every 30 seconds, every 2 minutes. Yame! Another technique. Yame! Another technique. Yame! Another technique. You know why they do that? because you won't learn nothing. Give them everything. Give them everything so they learn nothing. See? If they really wanted you to learn, they'll break it down. You walk out of there with 2, maybe 3 techniques, and that's all you need. Kenny's seen me. Kenny have seen me. Kenny, how many times have I done a Sunday Live? I whip out a book and we're going to cover these 14 things. How many things do I cover?
1. Throughout the whole hour. With so many variations of it, we didn't, you can't get to number 2. 3,
because I'm not trying to impress people with how much I know. I'm trying to give them everything that I know. Not trying to impress you. I can come up here and do 5, 15, 20 techniques for the time that we're here. And you'll learn nothing. But I want you to learn something. Learn how to think differently. Learn how to understand the principles and concepts of the universal law. What's a universal law? What is a universal law? When I said that in the seminar the other day, you know, everybody looked at me?
Yeah, they had no idea.
Universal law. If I hit Kenny in his groin, both hands have to grab his groin. Not 1, but 2. So if both hands have to grab his groin, that means his face is going to be open. I don't know for how long, but it's going to be open. If I touch Kenny's eyes, his hands got to go to his eyes. I don't know for how long, but if I push my fingers in his eyes, not one hand, but both hands going to go to his eyes. You ever had dust in your eye? You went like this, both hands, whoop, went to your eyes. How long? I don't know. But if both hands go to your eyes, then your groin got to be open. You see, that's a universal law. Universal law is if you put one hand on me, that means all I got to worry about is that hand and the last 2 feet, because you can't pull a gun out with this hand. You cannot pull a gun out with this hand. It is grabbing me, holding me, touching me. I don't care anywhere in the universe, the concept and the principle is the same. You touch me with 2 hands, now you got 2 hands on me. We call that in our system 2 dead hands. Universal law. Once you got these 2 hands on me, then you can't pull a gun, you can't pull a knife, you can't do anything with these 2 hands. So that gives me a chance and an opportunity to go. Now, if I don't know how to go, I could be trained the wrong way and I could do this. Now we're back to square one because he got 2 dead hands, I got 2 dead hands. But if I'm trained properly and he's got 2 hands on me, bam, I shot the shin. Now I got the face. Now I got the control of the floating hand. Now I got this movement to shot to there. Now I can come down a groin strike, a shin strike, take him down, stomp him out. It's universal law. If Kenny's choking me, he's choking me close quarter, and I could grab my hand and stick my fingers in his eye. Choke me, Kenny, don't stop choking me. Which one is a greater pain? Which one is a greater pain? Him choking around my neck or me digging my thumb in his eye? It's called a greater pain. That's a universal law all over the world. And I have a whole list of universal law. Why is that important? Every system, every system, everyone who wants to learn how to do self-defense should know that. Because wherever they go in their travels, if I understand universal law, I look for them. It's like going somewhere and you're hungry and you don't know where to eat and you don't speak the language, but you see McDonald's. Maybe the hamburgers are shitty, but you know what you're getting. It's McDonald's. You see it. You go there. Because all over the universe, it's still a Big Mac. It's still 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That's called a system. And that's what we have. A system of how to break you down. The 10 commandments of self-defense. Universal law. The 21 laws of street self-defense. These are not suggestions. These are laws. Anyone, any system, any style can adopt this and make your system better. But do they? I don't know. Ego, right? I had one guy that made a video about, oh, here's this guy. He got this thing, ha, 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 called the 10 Commandments of self-defense. Really? Really? That ha, 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 mister, it's been tested, proven, battle tested, and it's been around for 40 years almost. No one has proved me wrong. Get into a room with me and tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that it don't have value. Tell me that it don't work. Tell me that it's just a bunch of bullshit. Tell it to me. When I'm in the room in my face, you can't do it. I've been in rooms with the best. I've been in rooms with guys with names. And little old me just sit there and watch. And I know how to break it down. Because they're not trying to break it down. They're trying to impress you. That's what they're trying to do. They don't want you to have no information. No, you cannot dispute. Guys, when you see me make a video, you notice how I make videos and I use videos to teach on. I show videos to teach on. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that to try to say my system is better than your system. I am not doing that to try to embarrass the instructor in any way, shape, or form. I am doing that to show people the difference of the way we think versus the way they think. Training and mindset make a difference. Do you not think there's a difference between the way a poor person think and the way a person who's not poor think? Do you not think there's a difference in behavior, in habits, in mindset, in skill set, and what they do with $1? So I make those videos to show, listen, okay, some of the stuff is good, but do you ever think about this? Have you ever thought it could be done this way? This is a little easier. See? That's why I use those videos in my videos so we can learn from them. We can learn from them. And I always get some jackass that comments me, why are you always yelling? Why are you always screaming? It's called, I am passionate about what I do. I do this for a living. I've been doing this for a living. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, since 1985. Never miss a day. Anyone who trained with me back then will tell you, I am calm now. This is the UN improved me. I am calm now. I was a raving lunatic before, in fitness, in training, in mindset, in everything. Because I wanted my guys to be warriors, straight, hardcore warriors. The men and women that came through my place, I wanted them to have the best of skills. That's why you went into my dojo back then, and now I had the best equipment, the best of everything. I had stuff before anybody else. Because I want the best for my people. And they don't understand passion. Because I'm just as passionate now as I was then. I'm even more passionate now because I see so much bad information being passed on because of this thing called the internet. Then I said, no. We got to do something about that. Okay? Kenny. Very important technique. I used it the other day. I was teaching. I said to the room, I said, hey, guys, if you guys who train, think about this. Man approach you from the side. No, my man, Think you can help me out?
Yeah, man, I ain't got no.
You know? Now, defend yourself against this. Most of you, 99% of you, yeah, you probably got good technique. You can defend yourself against this. Now, when the man does this, watch. Yo, man, what the hell are you saying? See? It's defense against a side choke. And he's like this. In your face. Okay? I shared that with a room full of people the other day when I was doing a seminar. All of them were good instructors, very good instructors, no bums. No bums. Most of the people there had over 20, 30 years experience. Am I right?
Absolutely.
And I said, I'm not going to, because of my time, I'm not going to show you my techniques. Let's do techniques off of this. I showed them 8 things to do techniques off. I said, you do it your way and just flow with it. But keep in mind, 3 moves or less. That's all I want. Do what you do, 3 moves or less. They struggled with it because everybody wanted to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moves. And then I said, and I showed them examples of 6. And then I said, this, work off of this. Do you know how hard it was? Am I exaggerating in any way, Kenny?
Not at all. Not at all.
Do you know how hard it was for the room, the whole room of people to work off of that?
Work off of it. You didn't know what to do.
Good chunk here. They did this. This is most of them, and these are all good instructors. They all try to do wrist locks. Mm-hmm. They all try to do arm breaks, interlocks. So choke like that again, like break into a wrist lock, okay? Or choke like that again into a finger lock of some sort, okay? All of them, the whole room.
Yeah.
Now those locks will work if you can actually get to a wrist lock from here, if you can get to it, right? If you come underneath here, or you come here, you turn in, lock the wrist, come over the top, put a finger lock on, yeah. All of that. All of those things, my mic dropped, sorry. All of those things might work. But let's break it down. Kenny got the red glove, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, Kenny, you got the red glove, Kenny, right? Yep. You know what the red glove means? The other hand. So if you're choking me like that, and I do this, right? Can you see that? So I do this, the red glove, right? Gonna punch me in the face. So, if I come, again, if I come from over the top in here, like this, to try to break this off, and then apply a finger lock, look, Kenny got my back, right? So, right, again, so I'm coming in the middle, bringing this down and trying to do a finger lock, see? That's called the human element, that's called the red glove, right? And that's called motion causes motion, right? So what was the other one? So now from here, choke, okay? So if you take a step back, and I'm turn, I'm gonna get punched again. The techniques were all good techniques, but they forgot about the red glove. And they forgot about motion causes motion. Mm-hmm. The room full of people, not one person, not one, really good instructors, not one did this. Watch. Okay? Not one. Choke, Kenny? Not one. When the guy was in the neck, not one did this. Talk to them. Talk to them.
Not one of them did that. And trust me, he did that soft, and I still felt it on my kneecap.
You see, because we're so trained to use hands. We're so trained to use hands. Everything is locks, strikes, punches, throws. Guys, a room full of quality, high-ranking martial artists. Nobody understands. Kneecap. See, I always tell you, vision, breathing, balance. And you know why they didn't do it? Because they wasn't trained to think the way I was trained to think. I was trained to think differently. I was trained to think outside the box. I was trained to think there is no box. So, because I knew when I'm here, if he's going to punch me, now when I touch your leg, I'll do this time, I want you to punch me in my face. Now I did this, so he's going to punch me with this hand, but when I do this,
Where's the punch? There is no punch.
there is no punch. See? If it is, you're going to hit him in the ground. So take the top, they can't. You're going to go straight. See? But watch this. If you shift a little bit, right? Here, walk through. The punch coming with this one that I feel. And as you do this, the kneecap is gone. 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 And you see, guys, what I just showed you, anybody could do. Anybody. A woman, a man, 15 years experience, 10 years experience, 2 days experience, but you'll never learn it that way. You know why you never learn it that way? Because it's too damn innovative. You see? You'll never learn it because it's too easy to do. And if I'm Grandmaster David James and Grandmaster such and such, I'm not going to show you that because you're going to look at me and say, man, that's easy to learn. That's easy to do. Right. And they don't want you to understand that learning how to defend yourself is not difficult. What's easy to do is just as easy not to do. See, they don't want to tell you the truth. That if you understand body mechanics, those simple things is enough to give you enough space so you can disengage again. Now I could disengage. Elbow, arm, push, motion, groin strike, shin strike. I could do those things. But they won't do it because they want you to believe that they're on this level and you're on this level. And you will never catch them. You know why you'll never catch them? Because they taught you how to play piano with only 23 keys when there are 26 keys. So if you get the drift, see, they will always leave stuff out. So you will never learn. So you will always look at them and go, wow, my instructor's so good. My instructor this, my instructor that. Your instructor is not going to be with you when you're getting your ass kicked. So you better get some information and knowledge for yourself. So I give my people the same information I rely on, I use. We get in here, Kenny, do we not grind on the 90-day challenge?
All the time, all the time.
I get in there with them.
Yep.
I grind. We work. Why? Massive repetition. When I change it, we work. Massive repetition. Why? Because when I get outside in the street, I am not going to do technique 147.
No.
I am going to do your next 5 moves.
Yes.
I know that. When you squeeze me, the next 5 moves is coming out. When you get in my face, vision, breathing, balance is coming out. When you touch me, finger palm punch, have a knee shake kick, it's coming out. I'm going to my next 5 moves. I'm asking you, no matter what your style is, no matter what your system is, teach yourself and teach your people. What 5 moves can I count on? And do it over and over and over and over until you can do it on the toilet. Do it while you're on the toilet. So you understand that in a second, somebody put hands on. Bang! Kenny, what happened when that cop touched that guy with the taser? The video I just showed you.
He went nuts. The guy went nuts. You talk about he took non-compliance to a whole new level. The cop, they didn't know what to do with him.
And that's what I'm talking about. You see, this is how self-defense works. The second somebody touches you, just put your fingertips on you. If they make you feel uncomfortable, the fight's already started. But if they just touch you, it's like being tased. Electricity should flow through your body, and you should go from 0 to 100. And the mindset should be, I am gonna run through you. I'm gonna be passionate. I'm gonna be hungry. And I'm gonna be driven to completion. And I will not stop until you are no longer a threat to me or my family. Because that is the way I am trained. How were you trained? I made the video of the guy, the black belt girl, kicking a little pad, and the guy's going, and this is called the level 3 kick. Clack, 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 clack. And she throws her legs up 3 times in the air, ticka, 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 against the little kicking pad. And the instructor turns around and goes, yay, good job, Susie. I work my guys into the ground, and I don't tell them good job, anything. We came here to get driven. We came here for a purpose. We are on a mission every day to get better than the day before. No one rises to low expectations. No one rises to low expectations. So raise your standards. Raise your standards. Good enough isn't good enough if it can be better. And we all can be better. Do you want to be better? I don't know. Some people don't want to be better. Guys, the purpose of this channel and the purpose of what we do is to educate, inform, enlighten that it's time to change. The way we used to do stuff, unacceptable. Those days are over. I don't care what kind of flashy gi you wear. I could come out here. Guys, do you know how many gis I got? I got gis that cost hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. Beautiful gis. I could come out with a beautiful gi. I got a really nice belt that says Grandmaster David James and all this. Really pretty belt. That don't mean a damn thing. Because if I ain't showing and adding any value to you, it don't mean a thing. We're here to add value to you. To you. We are here to give to you. We are here to serve you.
That's right.
Professor V said to me, David, the people who walk through our doors, they are takers, most of them. But by the time they leave, it's our job to make them givers. So David, always give more. Always give more than what they come to get. Don't worry about it, David. Let them take the information. He goes, you know why, David? Because there's always more for us. We got more. We got more. That's why I told you, those 15, 17, 1800 videos we got out there, some people tell, oh, man, you guys are giving away all this free stuff. There's more. There's a lot more. So right now, I'm reaching out to you guys. If you guys are instructors, if you guys are teachers and you want to get better in teaching, contact me. Contact me. Anybody who wants to be a part of what we're doing, we got a brand new website. We got a brand new website. Okay? Contact us. Send us information, email, comment, whatever, contact us. And we're more than happy go to our site, check it out. Because that site is designed to make every student in the system better. It is designed for anyone who wants to learn information. No one has done this I have a whole section that's called the Self-Defense Library from A to Z. It is for any style, anybody, anyone. Go in there, take the information, use it. I don't care. Teach it. Put your name on it. Say you made it up. Because you see, it doesn't say Vianis Jitsu. It says Self-Defense Library. You go to a library to get knowledge and information. And when you take the information out of the library, do with it what you want. You see, one of the things I love about our system, we are not afraid of any system, any style, anybody walking through our doors. We are not afraid of our students going to somebody else to learn anything. We're not afraid because we know what we have. We have a solid system and a solid foundation. And no matter where we go in the world, no matter what room we're in, I don't care what it is. I don't care if I'm in a room with combat specialists. I don't care if I'm in a room with Navy SEALs. I don't care if I'm in the room with Rangers. I don't care if I'm in a room with wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and grapplers. I know Vianis Jitsu has something to offer.
Right.
And I know we are of the highest quality. The highest quality. The highest quality. So people, please take advantage. Take advantage of the information we're giving. Share it with somebody. Bless somebody else with this information. Bless somebody else with our site. Say, listen, check this out. We're doing this now. We're going to be doing this during the week. And we're going to be still doing Saturdays. So we're going to do twice a week. Because I'm on a mission. I promised Professor V to touch as many people as I can possibly touch when I'm alive.
Right.
I promised him that. I said, Professor, thousands of people will know your name. And that's when they had no internet. That's when they had no internet. He looked at me. He was in the bed weeks before he died, about a week before he died. And he said, David, he goes to me, David, you think so? You think so, David? I said, Professor, our stuff is so damn good. Everyone needs to know it. And I promise you, Professor, thousands of people will know this system. Thousands. Little did I know there was a thing coming along in the future called the internet. And with your help,
That's right. That's right.
we are already at 80,000 people. I was talking about thousands. We're talking about 80,000 subscribers. And way beyond the people who didn't subscribe have already seen us. I am on a mission. I need your help. Help me. I'm not doing it for me, guys. I'm doing it to pass on good self-defense information. So if you can help me, I'm asking you, please share our information. Share our website with other people. Let everybody know what we're doing here. Tell people to log in on a Tuesday night at this time. Tell people to log in on a Saturday at 2:30. Come on. Guys, let's bless as many people as we can. Because
Guys,
Professor
don't
V
forget,
was a
guys.
giver, man. He was a giver.
Yes, he was.
He gave
Yes,
to
he was.
so many people.
Yep.
And the man never asked for anything.
Yep. And guys, I just want to reach out. Just don't forget that all of our self-defense, all of our techniques, all of our information is for self-defense purposes only, personal protection purposes only, for you to protect you and your loved ones.
Kenny, what's the new website?
The new website, guys, it is self-defense-academy.com. I will put it in the chat when I answer your comments, guys. And you guys are leaving a lot of comments. I can see that. I'm going to be putting that in there again. But again, it's self-defense-academy.com. Go on in there, guys. It's a great site. We've been working on it for so long. He just put everything in there for you guys, man. You're not going to see nothing else out there like it.
Guys, what I'm doing, guys, is I want to leave behind all of Professor V's information for the world. For the world, for you. I just need your help. I just need your help. That's all I'm asking for, is to help me get this information out there to whoever might need it. I don't care what country it is. And we also have it in Spanish. We have our techniques in Spanish. Spanish-speaking people who don't speak English can get our information.
Exactly.
That's important. That's important. So guys, thank you very much. Guys, next week, Saturday, when is the holiday?
The holiday is on Monday.
So
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day is on Monday, but we are there on Saturday. We're there Saturday. Guys, and I'm gonna show some stuff that's gonna blow your mind.
So they could be, so you guys can listen, you got a long Memorial Day weekend, you got something planned with the family, you're taking a road trip, wherever you guys are going, you can still log on with your phone and see us. Why you going on your Memorial Day
Guys,
weekend?
The self-defense I'm gonna lay out, close quarter hand-to-hand combat, the stuff I'm gonna lay down for you, man, is gonna be mind-blowing. So get ready to take notes, because I ain't holding nothing back. I'm pulling out Professor V's books, and I'm rocking and rolling with all of that information, and nobody can question it, because why? It's straight from the source. No one else have it, only I have it, guys, and I'm giving it to you. Thank you. Us.
Thank you.